Good morning. Welcome to the weekly analysis. Today is May 20th, 2023. This week we have 19 assets kicking off the new week. And I'm going to go through those 19 pairs or assets for this week. So let's get started. First, we have AUDJPY. If we look at the bigger picture here, price was overall bullish. As we can see, price broke our trend line and broke this swing low. So we're looking for price to pull back. Currently, price is in an area of supply on the weekly, but we have a bullish weekly order block. So I suspect price may push up. This wick has already taken out this order block here. So I'm suspecting that price is going to push up into possibly this area of, and that one's been tapped into. I'm guessing that it will probably come back to either here or here. One of these zones. So we may get a little pullback on this weekly candle. Go to the daily. Looks like it's already pulled back into the daily order block. There is imbalance here, which price is already tapped into. So I am expecting price to continue moving up. And let's go back to the weekly and put a fib on it. So, and as we can see, price is not completely filled in this imbalance almost. So if we fib, go from this move to this move, price tap into the negative 27. Price dropped, pulled back to the 50%, and then sold to the negative 27, almost the negative 61. So price is likely going to pull back somewhere in one of these zones here to possibly continue a sell down. Okay, let's see, AUD and ZD. We have a weekly bearish order block. And let's look at the overall. Overall, AUD and ZD has been consolidating. If you know how to trade from zone to zone, this is more of a key level right here. More taps right here. If you know how to trade from zone to zone, price has been trading from here, between here and here, which is approximately 842 pips. So if you know how to trade from zone to zone, however, what I see here, this was the last going high. this broke structure, and then this broke with this high. So, mm, and then price came and filled this imbalance. So, what I am expecting based on from what I see currently, prices pulled back to almost the 88. It filled in this imbalance or area of demand and is pushing to the top side. So with this bearish order block, price may come create maybe a double bottom here, or it might even come back and create a double bottom here. You can, this was a 183 pip candle. So this candle is probably going to at least pull back to the 50%, 618. Okay. Although those wicks are long on both of those candles. So we're talking possible pullback for maybe 80 pips. So I would just say be on, because there's really no, this tap in will be very minimal. Um, it's either, this is either because we have liquidity here, right? We have liquidity there. So price may wick back down, grab the liquidity, and start heading back to the top side. Let's go to the daily. That's not giving much. I will say that there is on the daily, there is still imbalance here. So price may come grab this liquidity into this imbalance and then start buying back up. That's AUD NZD. Cash Chef has a weekly bullish order block. And if we look to the left, this is the lowest it's been. Price has already come and filled this imbalance. And now it looks like it is moving, buying up possibly. Let's see. So price may buy up to, so this area has not been mitigated yet. The area has not been mitigated yet, so price may come back here and may fill this imbalance. And either we have a weekly, looks like a weekly liquidity grab for here. So price may come here, possibly come down, but my guess is price is due for a buyback up to these areas of supply. So you have an area here, which is approximately 400 pips. And then you have another area above it, which is approximately, if you swing trade it, 630 pips, 36 pips. So let's go down to the daily. So as you can see, price has broken structure here. We got a minimal pullback, 38.2 pullback. It came to fill this imbalance. It went past this high. You currently have a bearish order block on the daily. So I would definitely wait for a bullish order block on the daily before getting either the daily or once it pulls back, maybe the 4-hour. Price could come back, just pull back down to here and give a double bottom and then start pushing back up. So if that is the case, I would say from here to here is 100 pips to this area of supply here, or this order block, 41 pips. To the top of the order block is 166 pips. To the 618 is 177 pips. And that is because that is back up to the trend line. My guess is that price will push to the negative 618. Okay. Next, we have CAD JPY, which is a bullish order block. So we had a bullish order block, we had a bullish order block, we had a bullish order block, we had a bearish order block, which was probably just a correction. And then we have another bullish order block. I would say price is going to at least pull back to fill this imbalance. And although overall price is bullish, price broke structure here. Okay. And price has broken structure here. Price filled in this imbalance. So my guess is price may pull back to either fill this imbalance and then continue to the downside, or so I'm thinking price is going to come fill this imbalance and then continue to the downside, or price may pull back a little bit and buy up to this area of supply and then possibly sell from there. Okay, so I would definitely watch for price to once price pulls back to fill this imbalance. This is a Todd order block. So, well, there's an order block here. There's an actual order block here. So price may come to that order block and then drop, or price may just come fill this order block. This was the actual order block that broke structure. That was so price may just come here and then drop. Okay, so that's CAD JPY. Chef JPY. We have a weekly bullish order block. Chef JPY is at its all-time high. Well, almost there. It's pretty much high. So we currently have a bullish order block. And I'm just gonna see if price played all the way out. Yep. So price pulled back to the 618 and tapped out at the negative 618. So I would be very careful with this bullish order block as it may turn around and be a bearish order block. So, um, so with that being said, tread lightly with Chef JPY. The JPYs are expected to sell this week, so I would definitely be careful with this one. This could be your swing high here. This could be your swing high. So it may fall. Okay. And let's just look at the daily. So yeah, I would just wait to see if price is going to maybe if this is the swing high, it shouldn't wick this high. If it does, then this might be the swing high. This might be, if this wicks the high, then this may be the swing high. This may wick, pull back, come here, and then drop. Although there's no break of structure to the downside, so price could continue, because there is a bullish order block, price could continue buying up. As you see, it pulled back into this area of demand. Okay. This could consolidate here for some time. If it does consolidate, know that it's probably going to take out the high and then start taking out the lows. Okay. So that's Chef JPY. JER 30. JER 30 has a bullish order block. Let's go to the monthly. JER 30 is at an all-time high. Wow. Okay. There is pretty much liquidity here. Tap this wick, this wick, this wick. So I'm definitely expecting a push up. I mean, we have a massive impulse move here, and it just kept going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. So I'm expecting these highs to be taken out. And then a sell back down to this order block has already been filled, maybe to this imbalance or a continuation to the downside. So with that being said, I would be looking for price to pull back to either here. Let's draw a trend line here. So it's going to be there. It may pull back into here, buy up, and then break the trend line, break these lows, and then continue selling. So we shall see. Euro AUD, we have a weekly bearish order block. Price has been bullish for some time. Price is currently tapping into a level. As you can see, the level is real. So, with that being said, I would definitely, this is another one I would be, you can possibly trade it down. It may not go too far down. Um, it is tapping into a key level, as we mentioned. And so price may continue. Let me go to the daily, see what's going on. Price may consolidate here. Well, we have the bullish order block here on the daily. We had we had a bullish order block. We had a correction here. Did not break these lows. So we have a little pullback here. Price may want to pull back and create a double bottom here. Which it may or may not do. If it pulls down some more, then my guess would be maybe in the wicks here or this imbalance here. Maybe fill that imbalance. But and then if it well, let me make it clear that we have a break of structure here, right? So price may tap into here, may pull back and fill this imbalance or this area of supply, and then drop down. So I would definitely be on the lookout. I would guess you could sell it. You could sell it down um, based on the weekly order block. This is probably with the way this wick is, it's probably going to go down um, without much pullback. Like, I think that's about as much as it's going to give right now. So it may push down to here and either push back and then drop or come back and fill this imbalance. So, with that from where current price is, we're talking about maybe 185 pips, which would be great for the week. Next, we have Euro CAD, which we have a weekly pod order block. So, price broke this low. Okay. Let's go down to the daily. So price broke that low. So let's fib the move. So we're looking for price to come back either to the 50% 618, um which is here. So this would be a pullback to the violation of this order block. That's about 50% of this candle. Um, to continue selling at least to the negative 27, which is at an order block. There's a little imbalance there. And I'm sure on a smaller time frame, I can find a little more imbalance. but I would definitely be watching EuroCAD for a pullback and it may just um, come and fill this imbalance as well. It's really what I expect it to do based on this over here, price action over here, to then sell to the -27, possibly the -61. All right, Euro JPY, we have a weekly bullish order block. JPYs are showing out. Um, if we look to our left, price has wicked past these as candle close and wick past these highs. So I would suspect that price, based on price action, price is going to tap into this zone and then give us a sell back down. Now, price is currently bullish for these pairs, for the JPYs. Um, so this could be just a sell back down to close this imbalance. It can be a sell back down to close this imbalance or a continuation of a buy to either this area of supply. Let's put a sell zone. Or fill in some of this imbalance here. Okay. So that is, oops, on the monthly. So that was a weekly. Yeah, same thing. So it may just come and fill in this imbalance. Before dropping or before pulling back, and maybe a possible continuation. So it's going to either continue buying up or it's going to break structure and start selling down. All right, you have Euro NZD, which was a weekly bearish order block. Can't remember which pair, maybe AUD NZD, where this was the same type of order block. Price may continue selling down. Price is currently in an order block. This is wick past the order block. So my guess is that price is going to continue selling down. To possibly the wicks of this order block or the wicks of this order block. And because they're based on market structure and because there is a break of structure here, there's going to be a possible pullback for a continuation of a buy. So my guess is to sell. I know that Todd would say, let's see, how many pips was this oops. How many pips was this weekly candle? 365 pips for the week. So I'm sure Todd is waiting on God's plan to take place. 50%, 618. So if we go down to the daily, 50%, 618. So price may come and fill this imbalance. And y'all know I will find the smallest imbalance there is. So this is the order block that is breaking structure to the downside. So I would suspect price will um, tap into this imbalance or this order block for a continuation of a sell. Okay. Next, we have GBP-JPY. Y'all already know that is Bay. So GBP-JPY has wick this high here. There's imbalance, not only imbalance, but there's also market structure. It's price action. I'm sorry, price action up here. Let me just put it right here in these wicks. All these wicks here. So there is imbalance there. That price may come to and then sell down. Like I mentioned, it is long overdue time for a good sell on JPY. So right now, price, let's go to the daily. Let's go back to the weekly. So if you're looking for a pullback, we are, here's the 50%, 618. And then you have the 78 and 88. It could pull back here to create a swing. This doesn't have a wick, so I would guess maybe pull back to make this the swing. To the daily, there is there's imbalance here near the 78. So maybe price will pull back and clear the 78 before continuation of a buy. So that's what I see for GBP JPY. GBP NZD, we have a weekly bearish order block. So it appears all the NZD pairs have this bearish order block. I believe they all are maintaining some type of consolidating in the specific zones. So on the daily, there was a break of structure. There was the pullback. So if we fib it, it pulled back to this 50%, 618. So we should expect a continuation of a sell down to this order block in the wicks, to this order block negative 27, or even the possible negative 618. So that's what I see for GBP NZD. Next, we have GBP USD, and we have a bearish order block for GBP USD. Price, okay, so we broke this high here. We pulled back. So let me just say that we broke this high here. And I'm going to fib from this low to this high. So once I fibbed here, this pulled back to the 23.6. Tap the swing lows. So price pulled back into the wicks of this order block. Gave a correction. So let's go down to the daily. It has broken the trend line. It has broken the swing low. So my guess is price is going to give a pullback to, and we're going to move this up. Okay. So now that it has broken the trend line, it has broken a swing low. My guess is price is now going to pull back to, there's a imbalance here. There's an order block here at the 50% 618. So I would say you can possibly sell GU. For a little bit. Now, if price decides to want to come down to the 78, that would be even better. There is a tiny imbalance down here. There's a very tiny imbalance down here on the daily. So I would not be surprised if price pulled to this imbalance and then continue buying back up. Next, we have NZD CAD, which was a bullish order block. Now, I will say, so we had breaks of structure here, here, and it only wicked past here, right? So we had this impulse move. Let's see what happened. Okay. So you had this impulse move that broke structure, has pulled back, and let's fib it and see where did it pull back to. Looking like the 38, yeah, 38.2. Okay. And is given bullish momentum now based on the weekly. So, and this pulled back pretty much to this trend line and then started giving bullish momentum. So my guess is this is buying, this buy should be up to at least a negative 27. Even with this wick, well, this wick passed here, so, but the negative 27, which is an imbalance and also an area of supply. So I would definitely expect price to buy up to the negative 27 from here. And we're talking about 718 pips. Let's to the daily. So price came down, broke structure here, broke structure here, pulled into here, pulled back, fill this imbalance. So I think price is going to continue buying it, fill this imbalance. So I would definitely wait for price to break above this zone here. Because this could easily, especially the way this rejected, come back down here. Okay. So I would wait for price to break above here. Or if you go down to the smaller time frame, if if price breaks structure, so this you see this came and pull this tapped into this order block on the 1 hour and it's pulling back into an order block. So I would be expecting price to um, come here, give a double bottom, and then continue buying up. If price breaks this low here, then I would look for the pullback and then a sell down to these somewhere in these imbalances. Okay. But I think it'll probably, yeah, I think it'll probably fill that one. It filled that one. And there's nothing else over here. So I think from here you might get some kind of bullish momentum for NZD CAD. Okay, NZD Chef, we had a weekly bullish order block. Now, okay, that's way off right there. Let's see what this is giving here. So price could pull back because price did break this low here, right? This was the order block that sponsored that break. So price can pull anywhere in this order block. We have a weekly bullish order block. So price could buy up into the zone to this trend line and sell back down, or buy into this zone, create like another bullish order block, and then continue buying up. You have an area of supply here. You have a weekly area of supply here, and then you also have supply up here. But for now, we're looking at the right now. So for next week, we may get a few days pushed up into the wicks of this order block. So maybe like 90, 100 pips at least you might get. Let's go down to the daily. Yep. So you may just get a push up into here and let's go. So we had this push here, 50%. So that all played out. Okay. Then the next. So from here to here, technically this would be mine. I would measure this zone here. Pull it back. Okay. So yeah, I would definitely be expecting a push up to the top side, to be honest. But I just say tread lightly in here, wait for confirmation, and then going for the buy. NZDJPY, NZDJPY. So NZDJPY has tapped into is has a bullish order block. Okay. It has tapped into an imbalance that we have here. This has already filled this imbalance here. So, and although price, this was the last low, this was the last high, or this was the last low. This was the last low. This was the last high. Um, Price did do a little wick below. So let's go to the daily. Wait a minute, let me go back to the weekly. And put this and this. Now let's go to the daily. I always feel if price did not break the low, if price did not break the low, we're still buying. We're still buying. However, and that's still possible. But I do believe price has tapped into the imbalance. Let's see what the 4 hours given. Price came to price action, reacted. There's still a little imbalance up here. Okay. Oh, it tapped into that too. Okay. So, with that being said, and although price is bullish, price is not broken structure quite yet. So, let's go to the daily. So, right now, this is our last swing low. Okay. 4 hour. That's our last major swing low. Let's go to the 1 hour. So once price breaks this internal low here, let's see, we can probably get in, yeah. So once price breaks this low here, because you had a push up, you had a correction, and you had this push up. So this is the internal micro low. So once price breaks this low here, we should expect a pullback and then a continuation of a sell down to, so now price could actually, once it broke this low, price could be coming back up here to fill this imbalance and then to sell down. But I would really rather see it break this low, or for me, it's going to continue buying. That's how I see it. Um, so with that being said, this was the last swing. So we can look for a sell back down to the 50%, 618, 78, 88. Let's go to the 4 hour. So the 50%, 618, there's a lot of price that needs to get mitigated. Okay, 78 is at an order block. 88, there's imbalance here. And of course, if it goes further, if it goes to the 100 and it goes below, then we are definitely looking for sales. Okay. But once price breaks this internal low, wait for the pullback and at least sell it down to the 50%. Well, just watch it. 50%, 618, and might pull back and then sell back down some more to the 78, 88. Okay. So next we have SPX. We have a weekly bullish order block. Price is currently bullish for the indices. So price has filled or almost filled or is going to fill this imbalance, may possibly get a pullback to the order block. Okay. So it may just clear this imbalance, pull back, and continue buying up. There's more there's more imbalance up here. Which price can come to, and then I think that's when the indices are going to sell. Let me put a fib on here. So we're talking at the 618. You know, the 618 is the sign of reversal. So I'm thinking price will likely, like you said, pull back here. It may consolidate a little bit, push up. And I say that because this area is somewhat of a key level. It's been tapped a couple of times. Here, 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 here. So price may consolidate in this area for a moment, buy up, and then start selling back down. Okay. And I would take that sell down to this order block, which is right here at the 0. That would be TP1. So you can take it here to fill this this order block. And if it goes to negative 27, I won't say that I would be surprised, but or it may go down to the negative 61 because there's imbalance down here. Who wants to do that challenge? That's a challenge we can do. See who can stay in this trade the longest. And I'm sure US 30 is about the same thing. Doing the same thing. Next we have gold. Gold has a weekly tide order block. Price did not take out that high, created a swing high, and we're going to go down to the daily. And we have a break of structure here. So we're going to fib this break. Price, there's a order block. There's an order block here at the 50% 618. an order block or area of supply here at the 50% 618. So I would set an alert. So once price got into this area and you start seeing breaks of structure to the downside on the lower time frame, get in for a sell down to at least the -27 or even the -61, where there's lots of imbalance. There's imbalance here as well, a little tiny imbalance, but I would definitely probably take it to the -27. Okay. And last but not least, we have silver, which we have a bearish order block. Price did not take out this order block. We have a break of structure. We have a break of these lows. This was a key level as well. So we're looking for price to either pull back to this zone, so this key level. You see, we have a key level there. Let's fib the move down. That key level is at the 50%. So we're looking for price to pull back. I would say set an alert once price got to your 50%. Look for breaks of structure to the downside on a smaller time frame, same as gold, and then sell it down to the -27, which is an order block here or area of demand, or down to the -61 or even further because there's imbalance in that area. So that is all I have for this upcoming week. Thank you for tuning in, and we will all see you next week. And happy trading to everyone.